Hello, my name is Nicola and I'm one of the perinatal and under ones workers for the Hertfordshire Family Centre service. As the weather is starting to get warmer and we're looking forward to the sunshine, it's important to know how to keep yourself and your children safe in the sun. Whether you're heading to the park, the beach, or just spending time in the garden, it's really important to think about sun protection for yourself and your children. So sun safety is important at all ages, and protecting your children's skin is really easy to do by using a combination of shade, clothing and sunscreen. Children and teenagers might need a little bit of a reminder or a helping hand, so it's really good to set an example using great ways, sun protection for yourself. Children under 6 months, it's recommended that they stay out of direct sunlight, so that's where it's good to stay in the shade as much as possible. One of the best ways to protect skin is staying in the shade. It's a good idea to keep out of direct sunshine in the middle of the day when the sun is at its strongest. So try getting into a habit of heading indoors between 11 AM and 3 PM, or using a parasol or a play tent or some form of shade that you can keep baby in. Baby's skin is still very delicate and contains less of the pigment that gives our skin and eyes and hair its colour. So that's why sun protection is really important. And as babies get older, it's still important to keep them in the shade. So parasols that you can attach to pushchairs, sunshades, all of those things are really, really important. So you've got to make sure that you're using sun cream. When you apply sun cream, it covers all of the exposed areas, using as much as possible. Shoulders, back of the neck, top of the ears, your nose, your cheeks, all those things that could easily burn. And when you are buying sun cream, it's important to look for a sun protection factor, which is your SPF of at least 30 or above, and you want to have at least 4 stars of the UVA protection and the UVB protection. Most of the sun creams that you can get out there will have that on them. They tend to have a shelf life of around 2 to 3 years, so don't use it sparingly. Get children to stay still and apply as much as possible. Singing a song and trying to keep children entertained that way is really useful to get the cream on them. Make sure you follow the instructions on the bottle to ensure you've got the protection that you need, and reapply the sun cream every 2 hours so that the protection doesn't wear off. Water resistant sun cream can rub off, so make sure you reapply that after swimming, or if child is sweating quite a lot and using a towel, can obviously rub the sun cream off, so apply it after that. So there are many brands out there that are specifically for young babies and children, and it's good to look for those because they can contain less additives which irritate the skin. The water resistant protects children while they're in the water for 40 to 80 minutes, so obviously reapplying that afterwards is really important, as I said before. Appropriate clothing is also really important for when going out in the sun, so a good idea is to encourage children to wear sun hats. Big floppy sun hat that protects the face and the neck is really good, or you can buy the caps with the bit that protects the back of their neck. And you can also buy sun protection clothing, which is quite handy, but it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just a loose t-shirt over the top is really useful as well, so it's just protecting as much of their skin as possible. Sunglasses are really useful because obviously protecting their eyes is really important as well. So the sun hat should protect their eyes a little bit, but you can also buy sunglasses for children. Keeping hydrated, so ensuring that you're drinking lots of water, have access to water throughout the day. If baby's not old enough for water, then obviously they will continue to drink their milk, and this will give them lots of hydration. And you might find that if baby is breastfeeding, they may tend to feed a lot more. But if you need any extra advice or information, then by all means speak with the health visiting team or the family centre staff, and hopefully they can help you out.